Hey nail bosses, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing a Winnie the Pooh theme set. And I am going to be starting off with the base, which is the Nail by Naya cream color. And I am going to be doing this for all 5 of the nails. And I hope you guys stay tuned because this nail set was super cute, super intricate, but it is super easy to do. I'm actually using majority of the stencils out of my book 1, which is called Nails, to create this set, and it's going to be a freestyle mixed with a little inspiration. Super excited to show you guys the way it turned out. Now her gels are 1 coat coverage, so you only need to really apply 1 coat, put it in a lamp for 60 seconds. I say 60 seconds due to them being super pigmented, that you want to make sure that they are fully cured prior to working on top of the nail. If you do not, this goes for any gel polish. If you do not fully cure the gel polish, it will get bubbles on it and it will just ruin the entire nail. So just fully cure all of your pigmented polishes for 60 seconds at the very least. Just a minute. See, I gave you faith, turned you down and hope. Can't deny it. Now I'm all alone and my joys turn a moment. Tell me, where are you now that I need you? Where are you now that I need you? Couldn't find you anywhere. When you broke down, I didn't leave you. I was by your side. So where are you now that I need you? Where are you now that I need you? Now that all the gels are cured, we're going to go in with the 3D sculpting gel. And listen, I'm at the bottom, I'm at the end. We're going to scrape all of this out, okay? We need all of it. And I did not think I was going to have like enough to do the wooden pieces, but honey, when I say scrape it all out because it's going to go in the trash anyway, scrape it all out, honey. Do what you got to do. Okay, so then I'm going to mix the tan part. I think this is like a tan color. It's like a nudish tan color. I'm going to go ahead and mix that in, and I'm going to go ahead and roll this into a ball. You guys, this stuff is so hard to use with gloves. I don't know if maybe my gloves are just so big or what. So as you can see, I'm trying to roll it with I was trying to roll it with my silicone tool. I was trying to roll it with the cuticle pusher. I was just trying to roll it, okay? Like, I needed it to be rolled properly. And it wasn't rolling, honey. So I had to take the gloves off and just start rolling it with my fingers. I highly do not recommend this, but the way I do it is once I stop touching it, I have alcohol next to me and I just go ahead and wipe my fingers off immediately. But most people say do not touch your stuff with your hands. So do what you feel is your life, but I digress. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that to the nail. I'm just going to chop the top part of it off, and I'm going to go ahead and just cure that really quick into the lamp. Now with the other part of the molding gel, I'm going to start working on the wooden pieces. I did have some extra brown sculpting gel left over. I just had to find it, but this is literally the last little bit. So I'm just going to roll that with my silicone tool and I'm going to flatten it out. And this is to make sure that I can get the triangular shape at the tip of the wooden. So you're just going to mash it out gently. You don't want to mash it out too much because you still want to have like that 3D dimension. So as you can see, I'm rolling it with the silicone tool. And it actually did roll pretty well with the silicone tool. Like, I was actually shocked. So then with the cuticle pusher, I'm going to chop off the sides, but I'll get to that in a second. So as you can see, make a triangle, cut it on one side, and then make another cut on the other side. And this is how you're going to form the top part of it for the triangle. And then you don't want to cure this yet. What you want to do is you're making your shape first, and then once your shape is pre-done, then you want to cure it. But I will also tell you, you will have to cure it on the back as well, because once you'll see when I turn it over, like it was still like kind of like uncured, because the backing is only curing the top. So you need to turn your piece over and cure it at the bottom as well. And this is the first of the wooden angles, but I did put 3 of them onto the nail, but I only did a tutorial in like detail how I'm talking now like this, and then the other 2 are like sped up. So now that it's fully cured, we're going to do a little filing. You guys want to be a little gentle with this when it comes to filing, because this is not like acrylic, so you do not have to put so much pressure on it when it files, because you can easily break this sculpting gel, because it's hard, but it's not acrylic hard, if that makes sense, because I've done acrylic before. So we're going to go ahead and put the gel on top, and I'm going to apply the first wooden angle. Y'all, I was so in love with the thumb that I was like, girl, you did it. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. You did your big one. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to flash cure. I was playing around with it at first because it kept moving and I needed it to stick a certain way. So that's why I kept like playing around with it. And then I'm going to just go ahead and do the other 2, and I'll be right back. Now we're going to be using some of this Madam Glam green. We're going to use the light green and the dark green. And I'm going to start making the grass. And what you want to do with the spikes from the grass is you just want to pull it from the bottom and just like stroke it up like super, super quick. Because you don't want to make the grass like, it's easy to overlap the grass and it looks like it's clouded instead. So that's why I didn't put that many on there. And you want to do like different bends. So you want to do a left bend, a right bend, a straight up and down bend. And then you just want to go ahead and flash cure that really quick in the lamp. And then boom, you got your nice cute little grass. And I just added some lighter green just for like a little bit more 3D. It's not even 3D. It's more of like a detailed effects, like more like shaded areas. So that way I can make it look a little bit more realistic. All right, now we're going to move on to the nail art book. You want to apply top coat first, and then you want to get your mini lamp, and then you want to cure that. And these are the gels that I'm also using in some of the video. I did get the blue gel, and I'm going to go ahead and paint my flower blue. And then I'm going to flash cure that in a lamp, and then I'm going to fully cure it in my whole lamp when I get done with the entire design. So just when you're working in the book, try, like, you do not have to put, because these colors that I use, they're already pigmented, so they're already one coat coverage. And I'm just going to be flipping back and forth because I was doing this video on my live on my TikTok. And I was trying to, which I think I failed at this part right here. I was trying to make like a realistic wooden parts, but that just was not working, honey. So I digress on that one too. But I feel like it still turned out really good. Now I'm going to go ahead and outline the rest of the flower. And I did put my yellow dot in there as well. When you're outlining the flower, try to use thinner. When I say thin, I really mean thin lines. You do not want it to be too thick because it can overpower the shape of the flower. So just as you can see, I'm just picking up a little bit of black gel, putting it down, stroking it around the brush, stroking it onto the paper and things like that. So, and then there you go, baby. You're going to cure that. And then you're going to add the little detailed lines inside. This is why I love this book here, because it's super easy for people that don't really know how to do nail art or want to speed up their nail art. And I'm applying foil gel right here. I'm applying foil gel and I'm curing it for 60 seconds. And then I'm going to pick the stencil up. So you cure the foil gel, and then you pick the stencil up with your silicone tool, and you just gently pull it up off of the book. And guys, you just simply apply it just like that. I'm telling you, like, it's super easy. The instructions in the book are very easy to follow, but this is also why I do my YouTube videos on my book too, so people can also get more in-depth tutorials and details, because some people just watch my videos on TikTok and that's about it. So now we are going to make y'all remember these birds from back in the day, and from back in the day in high school and middle school? We used to just paint the little birds and stuff on. So that's all I'm doing right here. Just like a 1-2. It's a slight M, but it's not like a full M. You want to make it more of a V, but the M shape comes with like the curve. But yeah, like, making these birds are super easy. And you see how like a cute little simple set can be made from this nail art book. And I just got all of these designs freestyled. Now, I did hand paint on the words like Honeyland, because I'm trying to challenge myself when it comes to doing like worded nail art. I've always been interested in it. Like, I love graffiti and stuff. So I just went ahead and painted on the Honeyland, and then we're going to do the drips in a second. Okay, for the drips, we're going to go ahead and use some of the yellow gel polish, and then I'm going to use some of the rhinestone glue. You want to mix it up, but you want to make sure that it's thick. Like, you want it thick so you can get a blob, and you want to flash cure it as soon as possible. So we're going to go ahead and start with the first blob on the left side, and as you see how I'm just making it into a ball and bringing up the drip. Then you want to go ahead and cure that as soon as possible. Like, immediately, as soon as you get done with one drip, cure it. The next drip, cure it. And then just move on until you get done with it. And then I'm going to get some more other gel, and I'm just going to put a little bit of like honey coming from the bottom of the words, just to add a little bit more detail inside of the nail. And I really feel like this nail turned out really great. It's actually one of my favorites that I did. I did go ahead and matte top coat. I feel like matte top coat looks really good with hand drawn art, but I did top coat the drips for more of added effect. Now we're going to go ahead and top coat the honeycomb, and then you want to fully cure that for 60 seconds. And I am using the brown shades as well from Nail by Naya. I will be using two different colors of this brown. And I know I said that the was my favorite, but this one was also one of my favorites because I wanted to be a little bit different when it came to the honeycomb. Like, not all honeycombs are yellow. Some honeycombs are actually brown because they do come in a variety of different colors. So I just wanted to stand out and be a little bit more different when it came to the honeycomb this time. So this is why I chose to do brown on brown instead of doing the yellow. Plus, I feel like the color code with this nail set actually was really good. And I'm very proud of myself for this freestyle. Like, I really did my big one. So as you can see, this is how it looks when you cure it. And I'm going to go ahead and apply the other brown from Nail by Naya. And I'm just shading certain parts of the honeycomb in. And then I'm outlining it. Like, the outline, y'all, I was like so nervous because it's so easy to mess up like tiny, tiny pictures. But I feel like I did pretty good. And my striper brush, it just helped me work it out as well. And no, I'm not selling these brushes. Matter of fact, I had bought these brushes last year. I tried to sell them, and I guess because they wasn't pink, blah blah blah, like people like, they didn't sell. But to be honest, these are some really great brushes. Moving on, so you just peel it up gently and you apply the foil gel to the entire nail. Then you fully cure it. Next, you want to get the stencil, place it on, use your silicone tool, and mold it inside of the nail. This is going to ensure that it sticks properly. And I did to go ahead and do a second honeycomb as well, because I wanted to put another one at the bottom of the nail. And I feel like it turned out really good. So this one is kind of sped up a little bit. But y'all, look, when you're doing the honeycomb, make sure that you are following the outer proportions of the stencil, because this is going to make sure that you keep that honeycomb shape. And I promise you guys, this book is super easy, super pigmented, and you can color in it. Like, I promise you guys. You see how it just came off the book and I just mashed it in? Now we're just going to use a silicone tool to adhere everything else. Back to using the rhinestone gel. I'm going to make some brown honey drips. I really liked these brown honey drips the most from this honeycomb, because it was like a little staple. Like, yeah, I'm that girl. You know what I'm saying? The honey is honeying, and I love the springtime. Like, I love the bees. I have so many bees that be outside my porch. I just be like, please don't sting me. But I just love watching bees pollinate, like the flowers and stuff. Like, it's just such a beautiful experience to see Mother Nature, her detail when it came to like everything with the earth. Like, it's just such a beautiful thing. And bees are so imperative to humans. Like, they make all this beautiful honey. Honey can keep us from getting sick. Honey heals us. Honey just have all these beneficial properties. And we just be taking advantage of these little critters. And, you know, I digress. Humans can be bad people sometimes when it comes to nature. But look at the drifts. We're coming through. The set is coming through. Okay, moving on to Winnie the Pooh. Now, I know everybody wonder, can you paint on top of the Winnie the Pooh too? Yes. When I say Nail by Naya, I personally choose to use her brand as well, because her colors are one coat coverage. And if you can see through my stencils with one coat coverage, baby, trust me. My book is high printed with high quality stencils, and I make sure that whatever gels you're using, you can still see the stencil through it. Okay, and then you also have a reference photo on the side of you because some of them have, I have bigger versions and smaller versions inside of the booklet as well. And I love Winnie the Pooh. I've always struggled painting Winnie the Pooh. So when I was able to put him inside of the stencil booklet, it just helped me be able to create this character 10 times even more. Like, I even struggle with Care Bear, but I have Care Bear in this book as well. But, we'll work on that, one of those sets. Some lady wants to see the hormone monster that I have in this book. So I am thinking about doing a full set. I watch Big Mouth a little bit, y'all, but I ain't really watching too much. But I like the show from the seasons I did, episodes that I did see it. I wasn't like a big fan of, oh, let me just go to it on Netflix. I don't even pay for Netflix now, y'all. I watch Tubi for the frisky. Only thing I pay for is Crunchyroll, and that's for anime because I'm an anime geek. And I wanted to come out with an anime book, but I don't really know a lot of people that's in the nail industry that does like anime. Like I think I see like 15% people like paint anime designs, but I never really see like it being like viral. You know what I'm saying? To the aspect people like, okay, anime book. So that's why I just never did it. But I'm thinking about maybe just doing like anime stickers instead of like an anime booklet because doing these books take a long time, and I make sure that I scale these stencils to the shortest of the shortest nails possible. So, you know, moving on, we're going to go ahead and outline the Winnie the Pooh in black. Now, y'all, I did have to, which I think I edited most of that part out. I think I restarted on this black outline for Winnie the Pooh like 3 times. Like, because I'm telling you, like, I really wanted my outline to be thin when it came to the stencils. You can outline in white gel polish. You can outline in black gel polish. I heard, like, the white gel polish giving more of, like, a sticker look. So I may try that one of these days. But I'm just so quick to just grab the black that, it's just second hand to me for the black. But when you are painting on the stencils, you want to cure in between each color. So like how I did the head, I cured it. How I did the shirt, I cured it. Then I did the arms, I cured it. Now over the entire nail stencil, now I'm going to outline everything in black with the Winnie the Pooh. And this color blocking like this will help you be able to paint easier, faster, and then you can get your own momentum going when it came to it. And I'm gonna let you guys watch me paint the face. I know y'all probably tired of me showing y'all this, but listen, I have to show this part. You have to apply the foil gel to the nail itself, not on my booklet, onto the nail. So that's why I keep showing the stencil. That's why I keep showing the nail with the foil gel so people will know that that's how you do it. So you see how easily that Winnie the Pooh peeled up? That's how it needs to peel up, y'all. Go ahead and apply your Winnie the Pooh while it's still while the nail is still tacky. And you're going to go ahead and get the stencil and the silicone tool. And you're just going to go ahead and mash that stencil in with the silicone tool. It's super easy. The book is also reusable, which is what I love about the book. And you also have my detailed videos on YouTube to help you as well when it comes to drawing and painting or any inspiration. Like, shoot, look at that sun up there. If I wanted to, I could have just added the sun in this nail set. But I'm thinking about doing a Easter nail set. That's what I'm thinking about doing. But I love these little mini bees. They were so fun to paint on my live. Like, I have so much fun on TikTok live, y'all. Like, my two apps that I go through throughout the day is TikTok and YouTube. Like, I get on Facebook here and there. I get on Instagram here and there. I just don't like Instagram. Like, I've never liked the Instagram. Like, even when it first came out, I was just never a fan. I don't know. They're just too bougie over there, I guess. I just like natural engagement, natural good support. And I just feel like most people support like people that got like this high following. Like, it doesn't matter if you have a high following or not. At the end of the day, if your followers are not engaging with your content, you don't have a following. Like, that's what I'm realizing the more that my channel is growing. Like, yeah, I have 2,000 subscribers or whatever, but some of my videos don't even hit 100 views sometimes. Like, not even the minimum of 100 sometimes. Like, my last two videos, I think my last video is like 20 something views. Like, how I have 20 something views, which I'm not complaining, and I have over 2,000 subscribers. So build your community. That's what genuinely matters. And it's this one girl. I'm gonna shout y'all right now, girl. This girl, Kiara Creations. She always now. I can definitely say that is like one of my true supporters for sure. Like, she engages, she watches literally, if not all of my YouTube videos, and that's what you call a supporter. Somebody that's checking for you, somebody that's commenting, somebody that's engaging, somebody that actually sits down and watch your videos because they actually like your content. But y'all go check my girl out too. Like, she has some really good content on her YouTube as well, and she is so hilarious. I love her little like country accent or whatever. Like, it is so cute. But like, if you guys ever go through like my comments and stuff, I would have like she would be there like maybe like two or three commenting like two or three times on my video. Like, that is what keeps people going. That is what makes people feel like, okay, I have someone that likes my work. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it doesn't matter if you have 1 million subscribers. If you don't even have half of them people watching you or checking for you, then do you have those subscribers? Or like, I mean, like supporters? Like, you just have the subscribers. You don't have the support. You just have the subscribers. So, never let numbers make you guys feel like, oh, well, you're doing good. You're doing better than me, because people that have less subscribers than me have more comments and more supporters on their videos. So keep that in mind. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and work on, I don't know what kind of design this is. To me, it's like a double French, but I actually liked it. And I did not know what to do. So I was like, you know what? Because I was supposed to do a honeycomb, y'all. A honeycomb. But the honeycomb, what the doing thing is? Honey jar, my bad. I was supposed to do a honey jar. The honey jar wasn't jarring correctly. Okay, like, I don't know what I was doing with that 3D gel. It was just looking a hot mess. So I scratched that, and I was like, you know what? Let me do some honey spikes. Because I always wanted to have like a gravity effect. Like, I love gravity effect nails. Like, last year for Halloween, I had did like a witch flying around one of my nails. What was it? Was that 2 years ago? I don't know. It was one. It was one of these Halloween days. I had a witch flying around my nail. Like, I loved it. But yeah, I love gravity defying nails, and I'm really going to try to work on being more and more creative and stuff. Like, I know people like watching acrylic on my channel, so I'm going to be doing both. I'm going to swap back and forth from nail art on the press-on nails and then acrylic. Because this nail set took me like 2 days to finish because I had started not feeling good. So I had to take a day off and just lay down for the rest of the day. But then when I got done with it, I'm like, oh my God, I got to post it on the channel for the girlies. But yeah, so what I'm doing here is I'm just making sure that I'm having like the oval shape that I want. And then I'm going to fully cure that, and I'm going to use my favorite chrome powder. I know you guys see some of this bluish greenish chrome. I did not mean to put that there. I did not mean to put that there at all. I didn't even read the chrome container correctly because it says that that is going to turn it blue. Thank God I only did like a small piece because it would have been a chaos at that point. So now we're just going to just go ahead and apply the chrome, and then you just want to wipe off the rest of the chrome dust. I've seen people using this thing called isolated chrome gel stuff. I don't know what it is, honey. I don't even know what it is. So now I'm just grabbing some more of this gel polish, and I'm making like a splatter. So the splatter is going to be the holder in a way to make it seem like the honey sticks are coming out of it, as like a 3D version. So I only did like a small tutorial video on this part here because you couldn't really see what I was doing from this angle, which kind of sucked a little bit, but I still left some pieces in there so you guys also can see just a little bit. So as you can see, I'm drawing out some of the spikes, and this is just to add like a little bit of a special effect. And we're back with the 3D gel. Well, this is gel glue. Back with it, and we're going to make sure I put a lot on this thing, y'all, because I needed these honeysuckles to stick up. When I mean stick up, honey, this stuff was getting stuck to this dotting tool, but thank God the dotting tool was not that hard to remove. As you can see, I'm pulling it up, and then I'm just freezing it. Like, and you have to hold it up for a while, y'all. And it was bending and all kind of stuff. But I loved it. And this is, I'm going to show you guys like an up close version. Look at it. Like, the honeysuckles, they are thriving, honey, and they are surviving up there on the nail. But at first I was like, dang, they can't really see this. So I decided to add a little bit of the brown at the top. And then I decided to add the brown at the bottom of it as well, like another outline, so you guys can see a little bit more of the in-depth, so that way it didn't get overlooked. So when you're doing the honeysuckles, you want to make a ball at the bottom, and then you want to pull it up fast with your lamp. So you need to make sure you have a handheld lamp, because this was going to help you be able to pull the glue up. Look, as you guys can see up close. Yeah, this design was super fun to create. Like, I felt like a mechanic. But we are coming up towards the end of the video, and I just appreciate everyone for all of the get well wishes and things like that. And I'm taking good care of myself, y'all. Like, I am. I was so happy to do this video so I can get back on my YouTube channel and show you guys, because like the springtime is my favorite. Like, that's when the earth wakes up. That's when life forms start again and new beginnings. This, like, I know everybody says it's kind of controversial. New Year's is actually in spring. It's not January 1st. It's actually spring, because January is still the winter time and everything is still dead. So how can it be New Year when everything is dead? The earth wakes up in the springtime. The earth goes to sleep in the winter. The earth wakes up in the spring. That's why you see the flowers blooming and stuff in the spring, which is the new year. Look at spring equinox, okay? I would never steer you in the wrong direction. But like the video, comment your favorite finger that you like. And I will be doing a giveaway, one of my nail art books, in one of these videos. But it's going to be a secret, and you have to watch the whole video in order to find out the giveaway anyway. So I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.